Hello everybody, this is your boy Cheddar Terry right here, and I want to turn on this fan, it's a little bit toasty, but bring you my thoughts on, and hopefully one day that we will see Bates Motel action figures. Now, I don't know, who they may make, who they may not make. So I'm thinking, they're probably just going to come out with some of the main characters from which we have seen. One we'll start with Norma. Bates is Norma, the woman that owns the Bates Motel, Norman's mother. So how would this? So her accessories. I would imagine they would be like the same size like the Walking Dead figures. Probably the same articulation, depending. If so, for accessories wise, for Norma, a frying pan, a knife, hotel keys, and I want to say maybe some kind of, another head to go with, like an interchangeable head, like her normal self, then her crazy self, I guess. Maybe add like a small gun to there. Not a whole lot, but to the point where it's a nice figure, all in all. So, we move on from her to Norman's brother. Oh, I forget his name. So, his accessories, or how he would be, I think he would be probably the same, better articulation like the Daryl Dixon toy that came out with the chopper. Because, his brother is a big character. Actually more bigger than actually the main antagonist, which is Norman. But, his brother, accessories he would come with, a shotgun, a pistol, a machine gun, a knife, hotel keys, a bag of weed, for fake marijuana, not real. Small toy version. So don't take that out of perspective. But, so we'll get, maybe something like that. Who knows? Some money, I guess. Fake money, like little small toys, plastic money to go with that. So he would come with quite a few accessories. Probably, yeah, I believe so. I believe that's what he would come with. So he would come with quite a lot. There's no doubt about that. So from him, we moved on to Officer Romero. Officer Romero. I think maybe just his handgun and shotgun, because that's all he seems to really carry, and he doesn't have much accessories. But I do say he is the second biggest character of the Bates Motel series, and he is a strong person, and how he carries himself, especially to another way of authority, is really good. He reminds me of Rick in a lot of ways, and just a lot more tougher Rick. But that's a video for another time. But anywho, we move on from Officer Romero to Norman. Norman figure. I would have to compare him to Carl Grimes figure a little bit, because we would probably see something like that, maybe a little bit better model. Because Norman, he's like the third biggest character in the show, and I place him at that third biggest character because, yeah, he's supposed to be the main antagonist, but we need to see more of him grow and become more crazier before I can put him to the top list. But, you know, for his accessories as a figure, figures that come with that, would be a screwdriver, a knife, a pistol, a crowbar, pearls, newspaper clipping. So, and another interchangeable head, like his crazy look, his psycho look, and his normal look. So, you know, he would come with quite a few accessories, I do believe. And some hotel keys, you know, just like his brother, you know, he would come with hotel keys, and Officer Romero would come with hotel keys as well. Because then I was thinking, well, why hotel keys for every one of them? Well, think about it. They're all at the motel. They're all around each other, and it's called Bates Motel. So, what do you get when you go into a hotel? What do they give you? Hotel keys. Except, you know, nowadays they do like the whole card thing, but still. The fourth character, who's not really a big character, who's not as popular, but hopefully we will see more of her growth, more of her, see her evolve into a character. For right now, is the chick that works with Norman at the Bates Motel, the girl with the oxygen tank. I don't remember her name. She's just not really a big character, and she doesn't stick out. But she is one of the main characters, and one that we usually see every now and then. I would have to say she would come like the Daryl Dixon with Chopper box set. Because, you know, we see her with her Volkswagen Beetle and her air tank. And she would also probably get hotel keys. So, you know, she would come in a large box large box. And I would have to compare her for her articulation probably to the Andrea figure. So, you know, there's not really a whole lot to say about this. I hope we do get to see those figures. I hope, you know, that the third season, you know, that hopefully the reviews from what they got from the second season, and then that A&E will provide more money to come with 13 episodes, because we almost did not get a second season of Bates Motel because they was like, we got views, we just didn't get as much views or popular, but also at the same time you have a financial on top of that, because you got to invest money into everything, because shows like Shield, Walking Dead, Bates Motel, you know, like the show Arrow, you know, shows like those, and like new shows are coming up like Gotham. They put a lot of money into each episode, but they make half of that back. So you can see why Bates Motel did not get a second season almost. Luckily, I'm glad we did. I hope we do get a third season, and by then, hopefully around the third season, that, you know, that I want it to be up there with The Walking Dead. And I hope that the Bates Motel would get their own figures like them. So, you know, this is my thought on, hopefully, you know, hey, will we see Bates Motel figures? Myself, I would get these main four. Will we get villains? From what we have seen for the past 2 seasons, the main ones, I don't think so. But if we do, you know, who would we get? I'm thinking the big fat dude that got killed off in season 1, the one that tried to rape Norman's mom. We would get the teacher. We would get like 2 of the main mob characters, and the sister of the mob people who Norman's brother works for, and Norma's brother, followed by the dude that was human trafficking. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, like these characters, you know, they don't stick out to us. So we've seen them, but they're not as big. because they're only there for a couple episodes and they get killed off. But, you know, if we do see these characters, I think it would be also great to have them. I can't do my predictions on what accessories they would come with, because yeah, for the gangsters or the drug dealer people, I mean, of course they're gonna come with guns. But for everybody else, they may just come alone, you know, with one, you know, just a figure by themselves with no accessories. And if they do put accessories, they may put a screwdriver, a gun, or a knife. I mean, that's about it. So, who knows? They maybe make 2 toys of the first girl that Norman liked, and then followed up by Cody. I'm not too sure about the ones that were just there then went. You know, who knows? They may or may not make them, but I think it would be for certain that we're going to see the 4 main characters of the almost said Walking Dead, of the 4 main characters of Bates Motel be made into figures, hopefully. My next video, I'm gonna do comparisons on certain characters compared to The Walking Dead for Bates Motel and Walking Dead to figure out, because to me, there's a lot of them that kind of compare to certain characters from that TV show as well. Plus, I'm also gonna compare Daryl Dixon to the real life Daryl Dixon known as Mike Rose from Appalachian Outlaws. So this is your boy Chili Terry, and I'm out.